YouTube, it's your boy Nando. We back with another video, man. No funny shit. I wanted to thank y'all, bro, because no funny shit, man. A lot of y'all, I did not expect my last drug cartel video to go that crazy, bro. Like, I think that's literally my first on 1K video, bro. That's literally insane, bro. So I want to thank y'all very fucking much, bro. Wherever y'all watch out here from, bro, thank you. And bro, I appreciate that, bro. I'm telling you, I appreciate that shit. Yo, ese video tocó 1000. Yo no sé de dónde, pero tocó 1000. Pero I'm not complaining. I'm thanking you. Gracias por todo el apoyo, todo. Gracias por todo, tú sabes. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. This is gonna be a longer video. So if you like these type of videos, let me know down in the comments. Este video va a ser un ching más largo, pero tú sabes, si te gustan otro tipo de videos, dame sobre los comentarios y yo voy a seguir viéndolo, tú sabes, yo lo voy a seguir reactando de ellos. Pero yo no voy a decir mucha vaina más, ya vamos de una vez. Let's get straight to the video.
Welcome back to Disturbed Reality. In the year 1999, the seeds were sown for one of the most downright sadistic and evil criminal organizations ever seen in Mexico and beyond, Los Zetas, an organization which changed the game for the worst. Of course, originally, they were formed as the Gulf Cartel's armed wing under the leadership of Osiel Cardenas. Immediately after their inception,
I think about it, they dressed each other like cops, bro. Ellos se ponen como policía. Imagínate la más.
Waves due to their brutality and paramilitary tactics. Of course, the original Zetas were made up of ex-Mexican Special Forces officers, which gave them a significant advantage over other cartels at the time. Simply put, the other criminal organizations didn't have the skilled combatants that Los Zetas had. As the years passed, however, and quite frankly, in a bid to keep up, other cartels would follow suit and create their own armed wings. The landscape had changed, and changed for the worst. Ever since the introduction of paramilitary and guerrilla warfare tactics in the late 90s and early 2000s, the situation has become more and more untenable as the years pass, leading us to the scenario.
God damn! How many fucking shits is this? That's like at least 50. Oh my god, that shit is huge.
Which we see today, where the murder rate in Mexico has reached an alarming rate, and where
sometimes I feel bad for Mexicans, bro. Cause damn, like they have to deal with this shit all the time.
Terrorism seems to be becoming the norm. In short, the introduction and success of Los Zetas influenced cartels across Mexico to change the way they operated. Narco banners, propaganda, and public acts of violence became the norm. And in conjunction with the developing nature of technology and the internet, cartels would use this to push their own bloody narrative, including the popularization of the execution video, a tactic in which Los Zetas used to spread fear, terror, and panic amongst the public and amongst their rivals. In the early to mid-2000s, Los Zetas were wildly successful under the leadership of the Gulf Cartel, allowing the Golfos to acquire more territory, drug routes, and influence throughout Mexico. The partnership was fruitful.
This is what runs the world, by the way. This right here. Money.
However, things soon turned sour, especially after the extradition of Osiel Cardenas in 2007. Truth be told, until this point, Osiel Cardenas managed to keep a tight leash on the Zetas, but after his extradition, tensions between the Zetas and the Gulf Cartel started to grow. Due to the tumultuous nature of the Gulf Cartel leadership at this time, Los Zetas became increasingly frustrated with the Gulf organization. Truth be told, in the late...
No funny shit, that's just creepy. This nigga right here is creepy.
Thousands, Los Zetas had grown so much that they actually carried more influence than Gulf Cartel members. They outnumbered the Gulf Cartel, they were bringing in the majority of the revenue, and essentially, from their perspective, they felt that the new leader of the Golfo organization should have been from the Zeta ranks. In fact, the Zetas were nominating their leader, Heriberto Lascano, to take control of the Golfo organization. However, high-up members of the Gulf Cartel were nominating Gwilyn Cardenas, brother of former leader Ociel, and Jorge Eduardo Costilla Sanchez, nominations in which the Zetas were unhappy with. Another sticking point was that the Golfos wanted to form a truce with their rivals in Sinaloa, which Los Zetas did not want to recognize, allegedly preferring...
Wait, what part of Mexico were they controlling though? Como qué parte de México ellos estaban controlando, qué parte, porque, cartel de Sinaloa, ellos estaban controlando Sinaloa o todo, porque, tú sabes, no me sé todo.
An alliance with the Beltran-Leyva cartel, arguably the final nail in the coffin for the Gulf Cartel Los Zetas relationship.
Oh wait, so the Sinaloa cartel wasn't there back then, or what? Como explícame eso ahí. Si ellos estaban ahí, el cartel de Sinaloa, ¿dónde estaba? Ellos estaban ahí todavía o ya eran más
Flores
chiquitos.
Borrego, a lieutenant of the Gulf Cartel, killed Zetas lieutenant Sergio Pena Mendoza, alias El Concord III, due to a disagreement over the drug corridor of Reynosa, whom both protected. Los Zetas demanded that the cartel hand over the killer, but the Gulf Cartel refused. At this point, it was on. 2010 marked the start of the war between the Gulf Cartel and Los Zetas. When the hostilities began, the Golfos joined forces with its former rivals, the Sinaloa Cartel and La Familia Michoacana.
Oh, so Sinaloa Cartel wasn't and Huracán también, but Sinaloa Cartel wasn't like, they were there but they wasn't involved in this beef. Ellos estaban ahí pero no estaban envueltos en esta beef.
Aiming to take out Los Zetas. Consequently, Los Zetas allied with the Beltran-Leyva cartel, the Juarez cartel, and the Tijuana cartel. The war was incredibly brutal, but despite the ongoing war, in the early 2010s, Los Zetas gained territory and gained influence. They were led by Miguel Trevino Morales during this time period. Despite the success
That's crazy. How the fuck this nigga know all this shit, bro? Like, how, bro?
In the early 2010s, the truth is, they were stretched on all fronts. They were at war with numerous cartels, and more importantly, the Mexican authorities were really cracking down on the Zetas, leading to high-ranking members being killed or arrested by military or police. On the 14th of July 2013, Los Zetas suffered a huge blow. Mexican Marine Corps captured the Zetas leader, Miguel Angel Trevino Morales, known as Z40, in Nuevo Leon, near Tamaulipas. However, he was soon succeeded by his brother, Omar Trevino Morales, aka Z42. However, on the 3rd of March 2015, Mexican security forces arrested Omar Trevino Morales in a suburb in Monterrey in Nuevo Leon.
I don't know, bro. Sometimes, bro, I don't know. I'm sketchy with all them shits. Cause, bro, I feel like every time that they catch a drug dealer, bro, it's because someone gave them out. I don't know why I feel that way, but I just feel like every time a drug lord, like the top-notch nigga gets fucking caught, I'll be like, yeah, he got gave out. I don't know why I feel that way. Yo siempre estoy pensando que la gente de arriba siempre, las que están arriba siempre, cuando lo matan a ellos, lo matan, o no lo matan no, porque lo matan es porque lo quieren. Pero cuando lo agarra la policía, o tú sabes, algo así, para mí yo siempre creo que siempre alguien lo chivateó, alguien. Yo no sé por qué, pero esto es lo que me dice mi mente siempre a cada rato.
The last known leader of the remaining Zetas structure. The arrest of Omar was the final nail in the coffin of Los Zetas at the time. The rapid growth of the brutal organisation had exactly mirrored the rapid fall from prominence. Quite frankly, by the mid-2010s, Los Zetas were a mess. They were losing territory, they were losing influence, and in fighting for leadership...
Yeah, cause no funny shit, bro, without your big boss, sin el jefe, que el que siempre estaba ahí para decir donde iba todo, si no está ahí todo, you know, the little niggas is gonna start, you know, they're gonna start, oh, let me be the boss, and then some people's gonna disagree, and then, oh, no, I wanna be, and then shit like that, bro.
The organisation. This led to a fracture within the original Los Zetas organisation, which in turn led to a civil war. The organisation split into two opposing factions.
I haven't even think, because one group, tú sabes que un grupo va a decir, oh no, yo creo que yo tengo que ser jefe porque yo soy esto y esto y esto. Y después Juan Pablo va a venir, oh no, y soy yo porque este. Entonces José y Juan Pablo peleando, pues comenzaron a discutir, oh está bien, voy a coger mi grupo, oh no, está bien, yo voy a coger mi grupo. Y después, tú sabes.
Cartel del Noreste, otherwise known in English as the Northeast Cartel, and Zetas Vieja Escuela, which in English means Zetas Old School. The two new organizations proceeded to go to war, a conflict in which still exists till this very day. However, it has been Cartel del Noreste who have got the better of this war, mainly due to having bigger finances and, quite frankly, just having more members within their organisation. Another pivotal reason.
Now, no funny shit though. I know they get guns, however, bro, but the clips are insane.
Cartel del Noreste have been winning this war and at the same time expanding their own operations is due to their highly organised and highly militaristic armed wing, Tropa del Infierno, aka the Troops of Hell. Simply put, the old school Zetas are outmanned and outgunned. They've been left behind by Cartel del Noreste, who now have significant influence and power within Mexico. They may not be at the level of C.D.N.
Me, to be honest, lo que yo hago es, si yo fuera Juan o José, I'll come to an agreement, bro. Because at the end of the day, one big army is better than two weak ass armies. Because at the end of the day, they're not even the biggest, because they still have competitors, you know.
The Sinaloa cartel or the Gulf cartel, but they are certainly in the tier below and are currently expanding. In particular, they have a heavy presence in Tamaulipas, Coahuila, Nuevo Leon, San Luis Potosi, Morelos, and Quintana Roo. But very recently, they have entered the fray in the battleground of Zacatecas. We shall see how that progresses in the next few months, but under the leadership of Juan Gerardo Trevino Morales, nephew of Miguel Trevino Morales, they will be in the fight. However, despite the old school Zetas lagging behind their bitter rivals, they still take the fight to Cartel del Noreste, in particular in the state of Tamaulipas. Whenever they can, they will send a bloody statement of intent to their rivals, whether that be with narco banners with bodies publicly displayed, or an execution video. So nevertheless, let's get into the
funny shit. Y'all niggas is ruthless.
Segments of the video. The video itself is around 2.5 minutes long, and it's believed that it was released in around 2017. The setting is that of a desolate wooded area, and the video has been shot during the day. During the opening segments of the video, you see 3 old school Zetas members wearing military type gear, carrying assault rifles. They have a captive sitting on the ground in front of them, and it's clear that the captive has already been tortured as there's blood on his feet. The first 30 seconds or so is your standard cartel interrogation. The captive confirms that he's a sicario working for Cartel del Noreste, and he confirmed that he, along with 3 other comrades, came from Nuevo Laredo to warm up the plaza. That plaza being Ciudad Mante, where this video was shot. After the interrogation segment, they proceed with the dismemberment, and this video is rough. One of the Zetas members takes a machete and starts hacking away at the victim's legs, just above the ankles, in order to remove his feet. And to put it lightly, this isn't a quick process. It takes several strikes with the machete to remove the victim's feet, and all throughout this, the victim is writhing in pain, still conscious, and letting out pure spine-chilling screams. Once the victim's feet have been removed, it appears that he goes into shock, because at this point, he stops screaming, and naturally, what do the Zetas do next? Well, they then remove his arms. Essentially, they cut halfway up his forearms. They roll him over on his...
Nah, no funny shit though. Like, how can you have the heart to even do that to someone, bro? Like, I know them niggas is ruthless killers, but how can you have the heart, bro? Like, imagine your arm, your leg gone, and not even gone. Like, oh my god.
His hands are still tied behind his back. They don't even untie him to do this. The machete-wielding cartel member just hacks away at the victim's forearms. While this is happening, you hear the victim kind of grunt in pain, but he's not screaming like he was doing previously. Once again, when it comes to removing the arms, it's not a quick process. Each hack, you can hear blade on bone, and it takes several hacks with the machete to remove both arms. Eventually, both arms are removed. Via intuition and survival instinct, the victim raises his arms to try and protect his throat, but obviously, he has no hands. And that is pretty much the video. So yeah, this one was a really gnarly and gruesome video. The two things that stood out to me was firstly, how young the victim looked. I mean,
no funny shit, at the end of the day, you know what the fuck you got yourself into, man. You already know that if you, si te mandan para allá, te agarran, ya tú sabías eso. Tú sabías las reglas de que tú te anotaste esos jueguitos ya. Tú sabes. But damn. That's a horrible, horrible, way to die.
Late teens, early 20s, more than likely late teens. And the second thing was the screaming during the leg dismemberment. Honestly, it's just a despicable video all round. And it's funny because I'm often asked, why are my videos predominantly based on cartels? For me it's simple. As of right now, as far as I'm concerned, this is the most interesting topic in true crime. Mainly because this is happening in real time. This is happening right now, and it's not getting better. It's interesting because right after when I
no funny shit though, all jokes aside, bro, is interesting to listen to, and like I said, audience. But living that shit must not be like, that shit's not fun, bro. I already imagine that's just not fun. Y'all niggas living in PR, y'all niggas living in DR, y'all living in niggas anywhere in the world, bro. No funny shit. Y'all know when it's hard, but in Mexico, that's like another, it's like times 10, bro. Just cause that's an everyday, eso como todos los días, eso todos los días. Todos los días hay algo, todos los días hay muertos, todos los días pasa algo. Todos los días están mandando, tú sabes, toda esa vaina pasa todos los días, tú sabes.
First segment of this video, news broke that Cartel del Noreste leader Juan Gerardo Trevino Morales, aka El Huevo, was captured in Nuevo Laredo by Mexican authorities. This prompted gun battles between the Mexican army and Cartel del Noreste members, including those of Tropa del Infierno, in a last-ditch attempt to break their leader free. They also set fire to industrial vehicles to create roadblocks to affect Mexican authorities, as seen in this footage.
Like, bro, this is right now, bro. Right now.
It was to no avail. The Mexican army secured Trevino Morales, and immediately he's been extradited to the USA with no extradition process. The question is now, will he make a deal with the authorities, or will he go straight to trial? We shall see. And the other pertinent question is who will now take control of Cartel del Noreste. There are several candidates, as indicated in this social media post. Shout out to Omar for finding me this. But ultimately, time will tell. Post.
Posible. It's not very clear, but
shout out to Omar for finding me this. But ultimately, time will tell how this affects Cartel del Noreste. In recent years, they have been making steady growth and have been advancing into more Mexican states. We shall see how this affects them. Will there be a steady transition of power, or will it be an internal bloody struggle, like we've seen so many times in the past? We shall see. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you can enjoy this sort of content, Once again, thank you guys for the support. It's much appreciated. We are now on the verge of 200,000.
Damn, that's fucking crazy. I'm guessing this is the end for the video. This is the end of the video. Damn. Like, damn, it's fun listening to it and watching the novelas and shit. But viviendo esa vida todos los días, yo sé que no es fácil. Yo sé que no es fácil. But like, damn. Okay. But yeah, bro, that's sad, bro. But you know, yo, if you live out there, bro, stay safe, bro. No funny shit. Stay safe, bro. And try to leave that life, bro. Because at the end of the day, that life is cool and all, but there's only one way out. There's only two ways out. Either going to jail for life or dead. No funny. So make your life choices, you know, make some good life choices, man. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, like, comment y comparte. Si te gustan estos videos que son más largos, también sabe los comentarios que los sigue, tú sabes. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all niggas next time, man. Peace.